Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Rock and Round Table. It's been a minute since you've seen us, and you notice I'm missing my partner in crime. Well, he'll be back in a few days. We're just getting caught up on sleep and everything from our little vacation adventure on the 70,000 tons of metal cruise. Wow, do we have stories. We have vlogs coming. Stay tuned. Today's reaction is Nothin At All by the band Heart. Now, this is an older song. It was released in 1986, and the video sparked a memory from a hotel that we were staying in Miami, and a little bit on that later. So let's roll.
Through the pyramids of life.
That was Nothing at All by Heart. That was the fourth single from the Heart album that was released in 1985. Now, that album was released June 21st, 1985, and it was their 8th studio album. Nothing at All was released in April 1986, and it was the 4th single. The other singles that were released with that was What About Love, Never, These Dreams, and If Looks Could Kill. The reason why I chose this one to react to was we stayed at the Cavalier Hotel on Ocean and 13th in South Beach. So the elevator that they have is very old school with, you open the door and then there's like a gold cage that slides across. So it brought back these memories from this video because the elevators are very similar in the building and location that this video was filmed, which is the Bradbury Building, downtown LA. Lots of things have been filmed down there. It's like a historic building. So I think there are movies that have been filmed there and TV shows and I think other videos as well. But if you watch the video and if you Google the Bradbury Building, downtown LA, it is amazing. The architecture, everything is very steampunk. It's just so super cool. Enough that it brought back that memory that I had to just watch this video. So this album was very successful for them. It reached #1 on the US charts, #3 on the Canadian charts, and #22 on the Swedish charts. So that's some interesting trivia for you. So I've seen Heart multiple times in concert. I am a huge fan of the Wilson sisters. The first time I seen Heart was, 1983, December 13th. They toured with Kansas, and I think it was they were touring for Passion Works, that album that came out around that time. But for this particular song and this album of Heart that came out in 85, they started touring in 86, and it lasted all the way through 87. So I've seen them twice, back in 1986 and again in 1987. 1987 was on Halloween night. I remember that because I went with my good friend Ange, and we were all dressed up with masquerades and everything. It was really cool. And then later on, I seen them in 1990, and years went by, and I've seen them again, in the later years. But if you haven't seen them live or listened to any of their music, I suggest that you do so. They have a huge music catalog, videos, albums, CDs, vinyl, you name it. So anyway, so let's get back to the video. So interesting thing is that like I said, I'm a big fan of this video. I love the way it was shot. Can you believe it's like, what is it, like almost 40 years ago, right? So I don't, besides the format being almost square, the old school format, the resolution isn't that bad. So maybe it has been upscaled since then. And the sound quality, I think, is really great. So, but I do like this album, like I said, that this song came from is a great album from start to finish. They released 4 or 5 singles from this, or 5 singles from this album, but every song can be a single, definitely. So this is just our first reaction for the band Heart. And we intend on doing a lot more in the future. So let's see. I'm going to give this a little bit of a ranking right now. So I'm going to give this 8 out of 10 Marshall stacks. Actually, it's so classic. It should all be 10 out of 10, but we got to be fair, Like I said, I'm missing my little partner in crime. Like I said, we're all recuperating from the big trip that we had, and we have lots of stories to tell you. That wraps up this video and this reaction for Nothing at All from the band Heart. If you like our content and you like what we do, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and comment below. And until next time, we will catch you on the flip side.